Family separation is described as a period of time that two or more people spend time apart from each other, whether it be a husband and wife or a whole family. Family separation has been around in our world for a long time and still goes on today, but shows itself in many different situations. Some situations include separation during the Holocaust, in which many kids and their families were taken from their home and separated from each other. Next, separation amongst military families, which involves one spouse leaving his or her family behind to fight for our country. And then, there's separation of families through divorce. And last, separation of families through immigration, which involves parents sending their kids to a better country to live a better life and have to leave them behind.
How does family separation affect children's academic behavior and success?
Based on my own experiences, I've noticed that family separation would have a drastic impact on the way a student behaves in class and to what extent they can actually be successful in the studies that they're studying about. And so, one thing, it can make them very individualistic. They can learn to be dependent on themselves and learn that not everything is served to them on a silver platter, and that they have to work for what they want. However, they don't have the support system that other students have because of their families, who even have brothers and sisters and even other relatives that are always there to keep them going, constantly motivating them. However, I believe if there was a student that wasn't undergoing family separation and there was a student that was undergoing family separation, if they both achieved the same amount of success, I believe the student that did go under family separation would end up being more rigorous, more pragmatic in what they do, because they've had to achieve everything that they have by themselves, whereas other people have had the aid of others.
Family separation ties in with immigration.
I think obviously family separation is kind of a core element of the challenges of immigration. Obviously if you make the choice to move somewhere else, that element where you're kind of leaving behind all those people that might support you in your life, the family people who you know pretty much have got your back no matter what, that's quite a difficult thing to kind of deal with and process. And I think particularly if, say, you are in a situation where you make the choice to come to America without a visa, which means you're here. If you leave, that's it, you can't come back. That's even more of a challenge. It's even more of a difficult thing to have to deal with, because you have that kind of almost absolute separation from other people. Although obviously, in the world we live in today, that those things are mitigated by technology, by the fact that you can talk to people over FaceTime, that kind of thing.
In the chaos of war and persecution, families often get separated. People take different routes in order to maximize their chances of escape, survival, safety. And very often families don't also have the resources for everyone to live together at the same time. So it's often maybe the men who go to scout out and then the others to follow. Therefore, family separation is not supposed to be permanent, but as soon as refugees find safety, to be able to have their families join them.
Alright, so we made bracelets for our act. They say family on them, and when you put them on your wrist, it represents that your family will always be with you. And I gave them out. See, I have them on his wrist right there. Yeah.